What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and you guys probably seen a few of these videos that I made in the past. I kind of call it the future of Kingdom Hearts. It's not necessarily like that. Like for the past two, it's kind of been for Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's still the future. But mainly for this series, I normally just kind of click record and start talking. So if you guys don't like rambles or stuff like that, then I suggest clicking off the video. But we're going to be talking pretty much about, well, it's the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 pretty much. The DLC came out, so now we're just having a blast replaying pretty much everything with the premium codes, doing the fights and trying to no damage at level 1, whatever it may be. But it's pretty much the end of the Darkseeker saga, as well as just the whole Kingdom Hearts 3 just lifespan. I mean, we're still gonna play it, but it's over for, like, we're not getting anything else for this game, at least to my knowledge. It sucks really when you think about it, because man, it really ended off on a perfect note. I wish it could go on with just the hype level that we had. And I always say that there's never gonna be a game, whether it's Kingdom Hearts or just anything, that's gonna have the amount of hype that Kingdom Hearts 3 had, because Kingdom Hearts 3 had so much hype. And thinking back to it, I'm not entirely sure why. Like, yeah, we all love Kingdom Hearts, but I mean, we're still gonna love it the same way. But for some reason, Kingdom Hearts 3 was just that game that we just were so hyped for, and it'll just never beat the times where you're with your friends in Discord or whatever it may be, and you are all literally sitting in the team chat waiting for the newest trailer to drop, which for us in the States it'd probably be at like 12 or 1 to 3. I remember the latest time, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, and me and a whole bunch of people on Discord were just literally waiting for a trailer to drop, being all extremely tired. Some of us took naps in between waiting, and I mean, it's just, those were great times. But the future of Kingdom Hearts, I mean, with everything kind of being done, and now with, you know, this whole what is it, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, I think, that whole, I don't know what that's going to add to the story. I'm not, like I said in that video, I don't know if I'm going to be really excited. I'm going to play it. I hope it's good. I hope it maybe adds something to the future of the story, but I really don't see how it will. Maybe it'll clear up some things about Xehanort, but as for the future of Kingdom Hearts, I'm not entirely sure what it could do. I could be wrong, and that'd be good. But we also have Union Cross. I don't like that game at all, but man, is that story really starting to hit. Like, did you guys see, I don't know how many of you guys keep up with it, but did you all see the little callback to that room in Kingdom Hearts 1? I mean, I don't exactly know what they're using that for. It seems like what they're using it for Maleficent in that update was just to go back to her time. Which, I mean, if they actually make a callback to that, and even Kingdom Hearts, like later on, like even in Kingdom Hearts 4, or maybe we get to see the use of it in this Dark Road, possibly, I don't know. But even in the future of Union Cross, if we get to see more in depth about what that machine actually does, and if we get to see it in the future, that would be awesome. Because I always seen that room as a kid, and I was like, man, this is a creepy ass room, because it was a room that you really couldn't explore any of that. It was a random ass room towards the end of the game that really served no purpose. You went in there, you read stuff, kind of talked about the door to darkness pretty much, saying it's tied by a darkness and 2 keys or something, light on it was something weird. It was when you're reading that as a child, you're like, what the hell am I playing? But you never see that room ever again. So to see that, it was really awesome to see a callback to it, because it shows that. And I can hear my cat scratching the door. They're one again. Normally when I'm kind of louder in my room, that's when they start really trying to get in. But yeah, I did not expect to see that room again, but it's awesome. I hope they kind of use that room again. I know people don't really like the whole time travel aspect and that, but if that's what that's going to be for, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. I honestly would not be mad if that's what, maybe Lucia's used that in the past. Maybe Master of Masters have used that. I mean, we don't really know. But with Union Cross and how it's been going, I'm excited to see the future of that, as well as to see who Demyx and Luxord have been, and in that timeline. And that's one thing that I wanted to say. Did you guys see, you know, if you, spoiler alerts real quick, even though you guys probably should have played it or even looked it up, but the ending of when you beat Yozora, or even when you don't beat him sometimes, but you see the good and bad ending, which I don't want to say that it's flipped, but I don't believe the good ending is the good ending and the bad ending is the bad ending. I think they're flipped. But regardless, I think it's the I believe it's the bad ending that people are considering it, but when you wake up as Yuzora, and it's the whole callback from the Final Fantasy versus 13 whole debacle thing, which is awesome. I really hope that they just flat out make that a freaking Final Fantasy 16 or something. I don't know, but it'd just be sweet. But you see this driver as well as you hear the voice, and man, does that look and sound like Luke's sword for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Commander. Impressive, is it not?
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real?
The whole just his voice sounding the same, and honestly, if you played Final Fantasy 15, he does resemble Core quite a bit. Core the Invincible. I mean, obviously, Core the Invincible and the Gambler of Luke's sword aren't really necessarily the same people, but man, they do have a slight just resemblance of each other. And we know that in Final Fantasy 15, a lot of those designs, even though Core did look kind of normal, his design was still part of probably of Nomura's designs from when that was his baby and then it got taken away from him. But what happens if Luke's sword is actually a major part in Yuzora's timeline somehow, some way? Because we know Sora's in there, we know Riku's gonna be in there, we know Master of Masters is in there, just being the Master of Masters, serving absolutely no purpose but the most purpose of all, pulling all the strings to everything, more than likely. But what happens if Luke's sword's card comes in handy and Luke's sword actually going back to his normal self is actually a part of that world, and somehow just got pulled out of that world because of the Master of Masters? And I mean, it's something crazy, who knows, but it would be amazing. It honestly would be awesome, because in Final Fantasy terms, Core was one of the defenders and guardians of King Regis, and when King Regis, which spoilers alert if you didn't play that, but when King Regis died, obviously Core became not really the guardian for Noctis, but more like the person to get him ready, getting the prince ready for what was to come. And imagine that's the case here. He's going to be the guardian, the driver, blah blah blah, for Yuzora. I don't know if he's necessarily the prince. I don't know how much versus 13 we're going to go with the whole Yuzora story. For all we know, it could literally be the smallest part of this next game, but I honestly hope that it is Kingdom Hearts 4 with this whole Yuzora thing, because I want a full on story with this whole thing, because it's awesome. Not only did one of the twins, the Sprouse twins, do an amazing job, Dylan Sprouse, I mean, I did not expect him to actually be the voice of him at all. And then I was listening like, this ain't too bad. It's not. And then I looked at the name at the end, I was like, wait, you mean my man Cody is out here voicing? What? And it was just cool. But yeah, I mean, right now the timeline, which no one left in the comment section below on the Dark Road video, but is that the game that's going to be the one game that bridges in between Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 4? Because Nomura did state that there will be one release that is going to be in between those two. So is Kingdom Hearts Dark Road that game? Or is that just happen to be a coincidence that's releasing there? And is there going to be another side game then Kingdom Hearts 4? Because if spring 2020 is that one release in between, that's pretty cool. Because then obviously Final Fantasy 7 remake, but then who knows how far down the line before we start getting actual news of Kingdom Hearts 4? Because I'm just excited. I am really excited for the future of Kingdom Hearts, and I don't know what or how I even want it to go, but I really want the next Kingdom Hearts to go the route of this whole Yuzora thing. I want them to milk this at least for that whole entire game. Obviously, it's not going to be the whole entire thing because of where Sora is. That's that whole aspect. Probably, I mean, we already know in a Dream Drop Distance, see you back in Shibuya. So what? We're probably going to see the gang there again. Riku's going to be it's going to be him versus Yuzora half the time, since the doppelgangers are pretty much with each other. But I don't know. It's just the future Kingdom Hearts. I was afraid of the future because of how the community was so split on Kingdom Hearts 3. But now I'm thriving the future because of the fact that everyone seemed to come together. Obviously, that whole IGN review definitely is shedded the light again on how it's just how the Kingdom Hearts community does not respond to criticism. And I get that the IGN reviewer did not play the whole entire DLC, but you gotta think, he played the main story DLC. That whole secret ending is not something that needed to be played to make a review. Now, I never take reviews seriously at all from any of the gaming companies, because I mean, review copies, unless you're actually playing the game under your own free will and then reviewing the game, I don't take what you say to heart, just for the sole reason, one, you don't get enough time to play it, because you gotta think with review copies, at least I never have gotten one, but I've heard enough things and seen enough people that have gotten them, and they always say almost the same thing, unless they really truly like the game, and it always depends on the time frame that they've got it. But like for Death Stranding, for instance, I watched a lot of people play it, and when their reviews, and they said that they got a review copy and everything, they said that I was not able to actually play the game throughout the whole entire thing, at least the whole entire game, during my review copy. I had to actually pretty much pull a review out of my ass to make it happen. So for all we know, this whole Remind DLC, he didn't have time. They gave him a deadline of, boom, you have to come out with this review, okay? And then, because evidently the person was a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, so that's why I'm not really getting on him that much, because hey, you played the part that mattered. If it didn't hit the way it hit the rest of the fans, hey, that's whatever. I mean, it's not gonna sit well with everyone, but I would say the majority of the community was pretty pleased. Just the fact that I don't like how the whole community attacked this one man just because he didn't have really kind words for it, but it's whatever. It's not a big deal. I just wish the community would take a chill pill on IGN. I mean, if I see the same comments, oh, here we go with IGN, or IGN should be banned from reviewing Kingdom Hearts related games, and I mean, just let it go, you know, just let it go. If you guys hate the fact that they review those games so much, and you know that the reviews are going to be not that great or not to your liking, then just don't listen to them. You already know it's not going to be good. I mean, just don't care. If you enjoyed the game, enjoy the game. If someone else doesn't enjoy the game, then let them not enjoy it, you know. I never understand the fact of that whole, we hear criticism, so let's go attack that person, and then the people that are guarding that person is going to attack back, and it's a whole, we're back to square one at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3. But for the most part, it was just that one instance. Now we're back to normal. Hopefully it doesn't go crazy, but let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the whole future of Kingdom Hearts. Are you excited? Are you not so excited? Do you think you're gonna just kind of go away from Kingdom Hearts after Kingdom Hearts 3? Because I don't really think anyone can really say that now, because Kingdom Hearts, man, with this Remind DLC, boy, did it kind of reel me back in. Because I won't lie, I wasn't as excited for the next games as I was for this one, just because I was like, all right, the end of my childhood, I don't exactly know how much more I will play Kingdom Hearts, because there's so many games that will probably be coming out in the future that I'll probably have more time for than Kingdom Hearts. But then seeing this whole Yozora thing, that brought me back. I don't know if it's because of the Final Fantasy 15 stan I am, as well as me wanting the Final Fantasy Versus 13 to happen. But regardless, seeing that ending and all that, the good and bad ending, whatever you take it as, I was so hyped to see that. It literally made me freak out during my reaction. I was quiet. I was nervous. I mean, I'm still nervous in my setup, but it's different now. Like, I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there, and I have my setup going to where I know exactly how loud I can be for people to hear me, and how loud I can't be so people don't hear me. The only thing that I do want to do in this setup is voice impressions. That's the one thing that I really want to figure out, you know, and because voice impressions tend to get loud, at least the ones that I do, so we'll see. But okay, we're getting off topic with Kingdom Hearts. Now, I think that's really it though for Kingdom Hearts. We got Union Cross that we're still going to be keeping up with for the time being. The Dark Road, like I say, I don't know how that's going to attribute to the future of Kingdom Hearts' story, but if it does, cool. Then we have obviously the whole just what Kingdom Hearts will be called in the future, how long it will take for us to get any news about the next Kingdom Hearts, whether or not this Dark Road counts as that one title before Kingdom Hearts 4, or are we getting another one? Because no one responded to me in the comment section. So I really, if you do know, please let me know down in the comment section below what Nomura's plan is, because I remember him saying that there's going to be one title before and then Kingdom Hearts 4. So is there going, did this count? Did this Kingdom Hearts Dark Road count, or is this something else? Because that's something that I didn't really pay attention to, because during this process of getting my setup and everything, I was working and I was sleeping a lot, was not really uploading as much as I should have been, and I didn't pay much attention. But now I can actually pay attention to a lot and try to figure out some stuff. But yeah, if you guys do know that answer, let me know down in the comment section below. Now it's the end of the Kingdom Hearts part of the video. You guys, for the people that don't care about this next part, I'm gonna be talking about my setup and everything, because I promised people that I would say and speak upon how I used to record my videos and everything. And I'm not gonna make a video, like actually a whole video dedicated to this, because I feel like it's kind of pointless, because I'm not gonna talk that. Well, I might talk a lot about it actually, but because I'll give some stories. But yeah, the story for Kingdom Hearts, that part is over. So if you guys want to leave, that is okay. You've been through my ramble long enough. You guys can go. Now for the ones that care about my setup and want to hear about it, oh boy. Okay, so originally in context, since 2015, I think that is around the time I actually started doing YouTube quite a bit. It was my senior year of high school. Now this has nothing to do with how I recorded my videos before, because I'm just saying like I recorded the exact same way. But 2018 was the moment where Kingdom Hearts is just, all the news for Kingdom Hearts 3 was popping. It was going crazy. We would get news every week, every day. And you guys know I uploaded like 3 to 4 times a day. And I was at it. I was one of the first ones to actually, me, KH Central, and Ed the Wiz. We were the 3 top people for news. I mean, I'm not saying that people watch this for news, but I am saying that us 3 were the top people that you were going to see news from first. You got people that were doing the theories like HMK, Prodigy XD. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but those 2 were popping during the theory videos. Then you obviously have the Gamer Joint and all that, but for news, us 3 were the ones to go to, and I made sure I was one of the first ones to come out with it. I was trying so hard. Now obviously when it came to reactions, this is where my setup hurt me. But how I recorded my videos was, I did not have a spot. Where I lived, or well, I should say where I live now still, but there's people around. I am not that type of person that's going to record in front of people, just because I am a nervous person. I don't like people hearing my voice. I don't like people hearing this side of me. It's weird. I don't know why. Like, you would think since I'm recording videos for you guys, it wouldn't bother me as much, but that's just not the case. But when it came to recording, I had to go in a different part. So I would go in my back porch, which is not weather friendly. On the winter days, it was really, really cold, and I'd be freezing to death. During the summer days, it would be really, really hot, and I would literally be sweating through my shirt. Now imagine the one guy, one dubs. I would spend hours and hours back there in the summer days, and I would be dying, like literally. But here's what I have to do. I'd go to the back porch. I would grab my laptop. My laptop is trash. It should not be recording. That's why all I have on it is Audacity. That's all it could run. I would bring my blue snowball. Your boy was on a budget. I had a blue snowball, and I had a Ziploc baggie as my pop filter. And at this point in time, in 2018, I did not have a job. I had school. I did not have a job at the time, and that's what made it an interesting time, because I could not afford anything upgradable. So I made do with what I had. And that's what kind of makes 2018 interesting, because it's like, how the hell did I manage to upload so much? But we take the stuff back there. I would have a setup. Now, given there was no table or chairs back there, there was a dresser that had, I don't even know what it had in it, but I would put my mic on top of there. I would put the computer somewhere else, or the laptop somewhere else. Now, I'm standing to speak into the microphone, blah, 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 doing all that. Then I would then have to obviously edit the audio, make it doable, make it sound good. Now, the good thing about where I did record, the audio was it was actually decent, because not only did you not hear my loud computer, because my computer, the one I actually do use, is pretty loud. The fan, it goes ham. But my laptop, I think that's probably why it was trash. It sounded like it wasn't working hard. It sounded lazy. But that meant that the sound was perfect, because it didn't make a sound at all, really. But I would record, edit the audio, then I would send it to OneDrive, and then I'd have to wait. Now, the thing is, I had good internet. My internet has always been good. Like, I've never had an issue with internet. It's always been fast. That's the only thing about my setup, even back then, that it was good. But the thing is, my laptop did not agree with my internet, because since I always had to go, portable and take it certain places, it would never reach good, even if I was beside my modem, because my laptop was so trash. So I would send the file to OneDrive. It'd take a little bit, but it finally reached my computer, and then that's when we would actually do the rest of the stuff pretty simply. I would go in Photoshop, make the thumbnail, edit the video, and then upload it. Like, it was that simple. But then when it came to certain things, but I would do this 4 times a day on the days where we would get news and news and news and news, and just never stop. Those would be the days where I would get up, go back there, record, come back in, do that, get up, go back there, have to have my laptop charged at all times, because it was trash, so I had to do it that way. Then when it came to Let's Plays, oh my gosh, I had to literally, because I'm not going to record, I would either have to literally wait till everyone went to sleep, then start playing and make intervals of 30 minutes to an hour. And this is exactly why I was not able to do Let's Plays properly, because I would have to do little bit by little bit. If I hear someone move, I might have to scrap this episode, because now my voice getting a little quivery. I'm not gonna be able to react the way I want to, blah blah blah. And it was terrible. It was terrible, and I hated Let's Play. That's why I couldn't do it. Voice impressions, same thing. I'd have to go back there, depending on how long it would take for me to learn a voice. I'd be back there roasting or freezing, one or the other, depending on the time of the year, and just be back there until I learned. And that one guy won dubs. Like, you guys don't know how hard I tried on that video to figure it out, but I went ham. But now, my setup now, I'm not going to do a whole in-depth picture, but you guys can see the start of it. This is my basic setup. I got a desk that I got off of Amazon. Was afraid, but it works out really well. It's pretty sturdy, knock on wood. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the desk is made out of, but I knocked on it. I think it's wood, because it does feel actually really sturdy. It's probably like, I don't know. I know it's wood because the bottom looks like it. But then I have my monitor. My monitor is very old. It is trash, but that will be the next piece I upgrade. See, everything that I have right now, it works. It is good. It is good to go. I will upgrade it throughout the year, because that's a good thing. My setup is done. Now from here until 2021 is pretty much upgrading season. I can upgrade any piece I want when I get the money for it, which, I could upgrade both my monitor, my TV and monitor right now. But the thing why I have a TV instead of a monitor is because it's very small. The delay, there's probably I think this was advertised as a 2 millisecond response time, 1 millisecond. It depends on how close it is to my PS4, as well as I guess how well it's weird. But the response time for this TV is very, very good. I've never had an issue with it, and it's always been good. Obviously, I want to upgrade the monitors and actually go for probably a BenQ or an Asus monitor for that. And then also my monitor here, maybe upgrade my computer. But the computer, this is why I don't want to upgrade those yet, because they work right now. So obviously I don't want to shell out $600 plus maybe $2,000 for a good PC or something like that. I don't want to do that, because everything works good right now. Knock on wood again, but everything works good right now. So obviously I just want to keep it that way and just use what I got. And right now the setup looks good. I got my TV right there. I can look over at the chat. Before I couldn't do that because the chat would be too small, because I couldn't see my computer because I was far away from it. When I was normally playing and recording, I'd be in front of my TV and be in my recliner chair, and then on a desk, like maybe a little ways away, there would be my computer. I'd have to lean up so far just to see it. Now right now I do want to get a gamer chair. That's the only piece of my setup that you guys could probably notice that I don't have. I have the mic. I have the TV that works really, really well. The response time is great. I have the old monitor, but it works. It does the job. It really does the job since I'm not playing games on it. This is why I'm not updating my monitors, because I'm not playing games on it. So there's no sense for me to upgrade it at the moment. If my actual piece of equipment that I'm playing on is good, then there's no sense in me upgrading my monitor yet. Do I want to? Of course. But as of right now, I'm saving my money because it works good. It does its job, and I'm able to upload and do everything. My computer does its job. It works great. Now, I have my PS4 on a table beside everything. You guys can't exactly see that. My Xbox is interchangeable with that PS4, obviously. Just depends on the game that comes out, if I actually want to play it or not. But the reason why my PlayStation's on a table beside it is because it was supposed to fit under it, but I'm not putting my PlayStation on a carpet. So it did not fit under it the way I wanted to. So I had to do this differently. I do have some RGB lights along my desk, really along the part of the monitor, because I don't care about behind my TV, but all I have to do is just go under my desk. Well, not go under, I can just feel under it, press a button, boom, it's on. I can change whatever color I want. Then we have, I believe that's honestly it. I mean, we do have this little Ethernet extender, so I can actually plug in more cords. The cable management is a little bit ass, but the only reason because of that is that I don't have, I mean, this isn't one of those rooms that I designed specifically for a setup. This is one where I put a desk here. I made the cable management as good as possible, rolled some cords up and everything to make sure they're good. But there's some that's just going to be stragglers, and that's just how it's going to be. But everything looks fine, and honestly, it's good. I have all my controls out. I do want to kind of invest in some shelves. I'm looking right now actually where I want to put some shelves at for my Funko Pops. I do want to put a little pyramid for G Fuel. I'm going to invest in a little mini fridge. It's not going to work. So the thing is, I like drinking my stuff not cold. Like if I want it cold, I just grab it from downstairs, bring it back up here. But if I want something just like maybe a pop or something, a soda, whatever it may be, however you say it, doesn't matter. But I just grab it out the mini fridge, bang bang. It don't need to be cold because I'm not that type of person. But I'm going to grab it out there, have a mini fridge probably around the part that doesn't have any electronics at all, which that's the cool part. A lot of the cords and stuff is all over on one side, and there's a free spot for my feet and everything. I can relax. That's where the gaming chair needs to come into place. I want to buy a good gaming chair, not a $200 or even $150 gaming chair, because all those gaming chairs, they're really charging you like $100 extra for that small ass pillow at your head. In all honesty, if you guys, and this is by experience because I actually tried a DX Racer and all that because my friend had one. If you guys want a good gaming chair, find a good quality one from like Office Max or something like that, or even if you can find one on sale from Amazon that looks good. They're all going to feel the same. All you're paying for is probably some movable armrests, maybe the ability to recline, which if you're gaming, what you reclining for? Why you want to sleep in your chair? Go to bed. You know, like I'm not gonna spend an extra $100, $150, $200. I even seen $1,000 chairs, and I'm like, fuck out of here with that. I ain't paying that. Like that's when it gets stupid. Like if you got the money and you want to pay for that, oh, by all means, go ahead and do it. But your $1,000 chair ain't gonna be better than if I go ahead and just buy a simple $20 computer chair. It's not gonna be better. It's gonna be about the same probably. I mean, and that's just facts. I mean, you could argue with me, but it ain't gonna work, because if I'm enjoying my cheap chair, I mean, right now this chair, anything upgradable from this, I'm golden. If it got some leather seats and armrests and maybe a little higher to the back, I'm golden. If that's $40, that's fine. I'm golden from there. I achieved my final form. That's what I'm trying to say. Now I have my mics here. I have all my controls right here. You guys obviously can't see that. Well, maybe, I don't know what's showing in the picture itself, but I got everything I need here. Like I said, the only thing that I need from now is the mini fridge and the gamer chair. That's the last two pieces on the checklist. Now the upgrading part for the rest of the year, obviously, upgrade and a monitor for actual playing, upgrading the monitor for the computer. That's about probably $200 to $300, maybe $400. And then we upgrade. I'm never going to upgrade the desk for a while. I'm going to get my use out of this until I think it needs upgraded. we will upgrade maybe the internet later. I mean, I really don't need a higher internet because what I have works great. I mean, could it be better? Probably, but I'll upgrade it maybe, I don't know, in the future if needed. I mean, I might upgrade it maybe to stream, maybe more, I guess, consistent, maybe better. But you guys enjoy the streams back then. All that I really needed to fix was the audio situation, which the audio situation probably is fixed now, depending on how it sounds. Now, other pieces we could upgrade, obviously the computer. That would be a project of its own. Now, I could do that throughout the year because it's still, we got what? I think a whole pretty much 11 months almost of time to save and upgrade it. If I want to save for monitors, I save and upgrade them. Then the computer, that's the one I'll have to save a lot depending if I want to build it myself or get a pre-built one. I know the whole don't get pre-built ones, you can build it better, but I'm not gonna game on it. I'm never gonna game on my PC. If I ever intend to, then sure, I will build my own. Maybe I'll build my own this next time around, just for the ability to, I guess, game on it if I choose to. But I'm a console guy. I love playing console until all my friends just all of a sudden just say, we're gonna be PC gamers now, and then all of a sudden I'll go, well, I guess I'm going over there, and then that's how that's gonna go. But other than that, if they stay on console, I'm gonna stay on console. That's just how it's gonna go. I don't think I'll ever need to switch. If I do, well, that will be interesting. But yeah, I mean, this is my setup. It's a lot easier to record. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of that, and also leave down in the comment section. I want you guys to comment this exact quote, because I want to see who made it this far, because there's no reason. I feel like there's no one here. I might be talking to myself, but hey, I'm just talking to the mic. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about my mic. I got a AT2020 plus or USB plus, just plugged straight into my computer. Has the same exact audio quality. It's not XLR, so I don't have to plug it into that. And I mean, obviously if I had an XLR, which I might upgrade later on, but for now this works perfectly fine. I mean, the audio is really good. Probably for voice impressions is even more greater. I don't know, but yeah, leave down in the comment section below if you got this far. I'm trying to think of like a special. Let's see, just this is my, okay, comment down this in quotations, this is my setup, end quote. And then tell me about your setup. Tell me what you're rocking, and tell me what your plans are for it and all that. But yeah, just put this is my setup in quotations. That way I know you're there. And then I'll read every single comment that got this far. If you have got this far, shouts out to you, because it's 32 minutes in the video. There's no reason you should have got this far, but I appreciate it. I'm always going to appreciate people that stay this long. And that is my setup. From here on out, it's all about upgrading. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the year to come, because it's going to make YouTube and streaming a whole lot simpler than it used to be. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.